Okay, what's up people? It's time for VEDM vlog number 25, and for today's video I'm going to be talking about the VlogBrothers because they're awesome. So this is basically going to be a Nerd Fighter video. If you want the true Nerd Fighter video, I'm going to be putting a link down in the doobly-doo about the how to be a Nerd Fighter FAQ from the VlogBrothers. But I'm going to be telling you my personal version of the history. I'm going to be telling you about the VlogBrothers. Okay. Now, the VlogBrothers started off as regular brothers, and then Hank decided that since they weren't talking enough, they would go a year using only videos to communicate, like no text-based communications, no phone, or no email, no texting, no Facebooking, no letters, you know, etc., etc. But then Hank, after a couple months, I think, with very, less than 100 subscribers or something, Hank released a song called Osseo Deathly Hallows. And that song ended up on YouTube's featured page, which they used to have a while ago, apparently. I think this was before I really started watching YouTube. It ended up on the YouTube's feature page, so then they suddenly had a major burst in subscribers because people were watching their videos. It's like, hey, these guys are awesome. And that was when concepts such as the Evil Baby Orphanage and Nerd Fighters came about. And what started off as just another family project became one of the most influential pages on YouTube. And while they might not have had, a million subscribers until, like, this year, I think, they still have had such a profound impact on the YouTube community. Like, not only are they responsible for channels such as Hank Games and Truth or Fail, that was it. Wow, that took me way too long to remember that. Crash Course, SciShow, and many others that I can't even think of off the top of my head. They also helped create things such as VidCon and DFTBA Records, and with those services, they've been able to let hundreds of YouTubers and online content makers get their products and services out to even more people. Like, even though they might not have as many subscribers as, say, Smosh, I feel like they're far more successful, because, like, not only do they have those extra channels that combined probably have close to Smosh, but also they have, like, their followings are not just based in their YouTube channels. For instance, take these. These are John Green's books, which have probably gained him a bigger following than many. Now, I don't even have one of his most successful here. The Fault in Our Stars is the fact that it's currently sitting in my locker, because I was lucky enough to get the book set for Christmas. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But they also have Hank's music, which I do not have a physical copy of his CD. But what I do have is somewhere I can't find it. But I do have a copy of Alan Lustifka's Erase This, which is an album comprised mostly of different YouTubers working together on stuff, yeah. But with Erase This brings me to another point that I mentioned earlier, DFTBA Records, which is a record label that Hank and Alan, another YouTuber, created together to give YouTubers and internet people a way to get their records out without having to go through some massive corporation. Like, it's made to give the best experience possible to the record owners, or the company owners, the YouTuber, and the customer, due to the fact that, as Alan describes it, he is all three. Like, he creates products that go through the system, he owns the system, and he uses the system. So he wants to make it the best as possible for anybody. Like, I have at least 2 shirts. I don't remember if I have a third one. Yes, I do have a third one. 3 shirts, a CD, and this. That is a cancer research fund created by the VlogBrothers, a bracelet for that. So they are helping in so many ways, and it's not just stupid stuff or silly stuff like YouTube. They're working to help, they're helping give funds to cure, or, figure out a cure for cancer, which is kind of a big deal. And they've also started projects like the Foundation to Decrease World Suck, which is a yearly fundraiser that they do through Project for Awesome, where they raise a bunch of funds, and then there's hundreds and hundreds of videos, possibly even thousands of videos, that go up, each one saying, hey, here's a charity that I feel really strongly about, will you choose me? And then they decide through view counts and such who has the most, and then they divide up the money between the top however many charities. But even so, that's still thousands of charities suddenly getting a boost in signal, that even if the Project for Awesome doesn't choose them, there's still thousands and thousands, possibly even millions of people watching those videos. And then that's more people, and since I feel like in general nerdfighters are really awesome people, there are plenty of people who are now donating more to charities, and there's like Kiva, which is a lending service that the VlogBrothers have a major part in. Like the Nerdfighter Kiva group, like they have donated over $1 million. And what this service is, it's not really donations, but what the service is you pay a loan, or you give a loan to somebody in like a third world or second world country. They use that to create economic growth in their area, and then they repay the loan. So that means that you, in theory, are in most circumstances are not losing any money, but you're helping grow the economy in like Africa, which is good. And like the VlogBrothers and their other services like Crash Course, like I personally use Crash Course and it's helped me through history class this year. I believe I've talked about it before, and I love the music that has come through Nerdfighteria. And like, this isn't even getting into people like Charlie and Wheezy and Vi, and I'm pretty sure Dave, and like thousands of other YouTubers, like big names, are nerdfighters. Like, if you enjoy the YouTube community, and if you don't, like, they have affected many, many lives. And if you've talked to me, they have, in theory, affected you too. There you go, you're one of us. No. But really, they have seriously affected the YouTube community, the internet community, and helped create a community outside of just the internet. Like, I've become closer friends with people because of this. Like, I know Amanda and Simon and Zane, we are all nerdfighters, and I'm pretty sure like Liz and a couple other people are too. And it just kind of creates a community that is stronger, if not stronger, then at least cooler than some others. And it can really help build relationships. And yeah. Well, due to the fact this entire video is a YouTube recommendation, I'm going to have like 7 links in the bottom, or in the doobly-doo this time. But, oh yeah, and since this is my VlogBrother Nerdfighteria video, this is the Nerdfighter gang sign. This is why I sign off with it every time. DFTBA means don't forget to be awesome. So, until I talk to you guys later, DFTBA.
But I think that we woke up in Nerdfighteria, settle down, clear the area, then look out the window.